Many of today's biggest rappers are known for their rambunctious shows filled with crowd surfing, stage diving, and crazy mosh pits.
Man, it's like you at a show, and especially my shit, you need to be sweating, like some type of steam, raging. You just gotta live life, man.
And it ain't no mosh pit if ain't no injuries. I got 'em, stage diving at the nosebleeds.
While moshing is part of the appeal for some fans, it's not without its hazards, ranging from a bloody nose to some broken limbs. But we wanted to dig deeper and understand what makes people want to mosh.
I think the draw of moshing, which is very exciting to look at, especially, again, remember, mostly young males. Young males are risk takers.
That's Paul Wertheimer, a crowd safety expert and CEO of CrowdSafe. He spent the last 20 years researching moshing from inside the pit, and he told us that there's more to it than meets the eye.
There's crowd surfing. There used to be stage diving by fans. There's a slam pit. There's all kinds of things going on.
While moshing has definitely evolved over time, one thing has stayed the same. For many concert goers, it's kind of an emotional release.
Mostly young males with a lot of energy take maybe their frustrations by being really aggressive.
Though moshing can be violent, it also gives participants a sort of safe space where that kind of aggression and physical contact is allowed and often encouraged.
You share that excitement if everybody likes the music of the artist. So it's a communal experience. It's physical, it's consensual physical contact.
Despite its massive popularity at rap shows today, the origins of moshing date back to punk shows of the late 70s and early 80s.
Well, it comes from the idea of the slam pits of the 80s, of the underground punk scene, where people would dance around, throw their arms up, throw their legs up, bounce into people.
They're not out there to hurt each other. They're out there getting their aggressions out. I mean, they got a lot of pent-up angers and hates and frustrations, and like a lot of things about the world that piss them off, and it's just a release.
Early punk, hardcore, and metal bands almost always had some form of moshing, slam dancing, or stage diving at their shows. But back then, for true fans, it was considered an art form.
Hardcore was about the band and the kids are equal. And that's why slam dancing was okay. That's why stage diving was okay, because you were really at one with the band.
By the 1990s, this style of dancing and moshing at shows slowly became more mainstream, thanks to the emergence of grunge.
But it got really physical, consistently physical, with the grunge scene out of Seattle because of the mixture of heavy metal and punk culture. I mean, remember in 1994, a lot of bands saw moshing at Woodstock that never saw it before.
Until this point, moshing had been largely absent from traditional hip-hop shows.
Early Ice Cube, Ice-T, back in the days, back in the 90s, where it was mostly gang members showing up. You didn't touch anybody, especially if you were white. You didn't touch anybody, period.
But things changed when rap groups like Onyx started incorporating mosh pits into their own concerts and music videos.
We got the chorus from Nirvana, Smells Like Teen Spirit. That's where the idea came from. We wanted to have black people, hip hop,
Go crazy.
slam dancing in the gym just like that.
Rap has a great following, has for decades, among white youth. Slam dancing could take off if the crowd was mostly like that.
But now, things are different.
We culture. Rap is the new rock and roll. We the rock stars.
Countless hip-hop acts have incorporated moshing into their live acts and music videos.
We mosh because artists want to see us active and give back to them the feelings, the emotion they're trying to communicate with us with their music.
But there's also a dark side.
It's hitting other people, it's knocking people over. It depends. It can be very violent, and it can be bloody, and it can be deadly.
In late 2017, Travis Scott was sued by a fan who was paralyzed following his show in New York City.
Turn the lights on. They gonna catch you. Don't be scared. Don't be scared.
And back in 2014, Tyler, the Creator, was arrested for inciting a riot at his show at South by Southwest.
Right now. You do it. Let's go.
The guy or woman who controls the mic controls the crowd to a large extent. And if your favorite artist tells you to do something, you're not going to think about whether this is smart or not.
But for now, it seems moshing, stage diving, and crowd surfing aren't going anywhere anytime soon. And crowds are still going to get hyped for their favorite artists however they can. But Paul still had some advice as a veteran of the pit.
It's a lot of fun. I mean, the fact is, moshing can be a lot of fun. You don't feel comfortable in a crowd, get out, when you can, while you can. Don't feel like you're a weakling. Just get out and get to a safe place.
I'm Tia with Genius News, bringing you the meaning and the knowledge behind the music.